Hello and welcome to the second Feature Friday. My name is Eric. I'm application specialist here in the Competence Center Bending in Gotha. And for today we want to have a short and quick overlook about our angle measuring systems we have in our product portfolio. But first of all, if you have questions during the presentation, during the Feature Friday, feel free to ask them in the chat, in the YouTube chat. My colleague Benedict, he's product manager here in Gotha, will answer them after the presentation live in the studio. So the first system we want to have a closer look on it is the Fastband angle check. It's made for our small machines, so like the Expert 40 we have in the back, or our system Expert 80. It worked, or it based on our camera-based system for the safety, Fastband, so maybe you know it, or Fastband Plus. It's, as I told you, it's camera-based, so we have a transmitter and we have a receiver. So we send out some lights and we are taking a picture from the side of the tools, and with this system we also measure the angle. For you as a customer, it's like a quality check, so you have the possibility to give your angles a color, like the traffic lights. So if the angle is overbent, then the color is red. If the angle is open, then you get a yellow message, so it means you can finish bend it afterwards. And is it green, the angle is perfectly correct. So it's a quality control system, and I will show you now how it works. So we prepared a part, it's 5 millimeter. The range of the system is from 1.5 millimeter with an V8 as the smallest lower tool. And for now we start with the part with the first bend. So first bend. And if we look in the screen, we will see the measured angle on top here with the traffic light symbol. So now it's green, the angle is correct in our range. We can set up the range however we want. So if we say, okay, for my production plus minus 1 degree is okay, then it will have 1 degree. If plus minus a half degree, then you can set it up as you want. But we will go on with the second bend of that part. We have 90 on point now, it's again green. And now we make the third bend. And directly the last one. And here we have the part. It was controlled by our Fastband angle check. This is the first system for quality control of your parts with the angle. So as an angle checking system, we can use our Fastband angle check. Yeah, and now we want to talk about our next angle measuring system. It calls Lamso Laser Angle Measuring System, which is our flagship product in the measuring systems. Basically, we can use this system in 3 modes. So the first mode is a database mode. So we have a database in the back which has the material, the sheet thickness, and the V opening of the lower tool and the radius of the upper. And with this we have a Springback value right in this database, which we can use and bend and correct this. The second cycle or use of this system is the active Springback measuring, which means we go on a programmed angle, measure this angle, go up with the upper beam, measure the angle with the Springback, and then correct this. And the third system is we can remember this angle and use this for bends, for example, we can't measure. We will see on this part how the laser angle measuring system will work, and therefore we will start with the system. So basically the range of this system is from V6 up to V120. We use now V32 as the lower tool, and what you have seen, the first bend was a data-based measuring cycle, the same as the second one. And now we will park the laser to give the space free for the bend. But what we will do, we will take this measured angle and bring it to these two bends now. So first one and the second one. And now we will use the lamps again. So first bend. Now we will do the second one, which is this one. So lamps is also parked because it will normally then give a collision. And now what we will do now in the last bend is we will use the active Springback measuring cycle. And you will see that the upper beam goes down now to that programmed 90. Measure this angle, go up again, measure the Springback, and now go to 90 degrees. And what is also the good thing using the lamps is that we are able to see this angle in the control. So we had measured 90.1 degree with this part using the laser angle measuring system. And if you have questions, then please feel free to ask them. My colleague Benedict will answer them afterwards in the live Q&A. So as the last system we want to show you for angle correction and angle measuring, we have the quick angle check, which is an handed operated system we can use as a normal angle measuring device. And for this we just only have one button. We can click on it and measure the angle. And I will show it to you. So we will go into this part. I just switch my hands shortly. We click once the button and then we see the measured angle. And what is a good thing on this system is that we have a Bluetooth mode which can transfer the measured angle directly on our control to give the measured angle over to the control and use this as angle correction. So we have a quite quick overview about the measured angle. We can transfer it to the machine, and we also can use different parts. So we have another one. We see here also the measured angle quite quick, and the part I've had bended before. So we also can measure here. It's quick, easy, super usable and smart, so also connectable with the machine, our quick angle check. So, and now you have seen all three systems we have in the market for angle measurings. The first one, what you have seen, is our Fastband angle check, which is perfectly for small machines like Expert 40 and 80, when you, for example, work with our mobile bending robot on managed operations. So it's a quick quality control of your parts, of your bended part, so you see easily with the traffic light system if the angle was good, if it was overbended, or if it was open. So we are quite easy, quite quick using the Fastband angle check. The second system, the flagship system Lamps I showed you, is perfect if you have a big variety of different materials, different parts, different sizes, whatever. Then you can use this system and correct in real time the angle, and you have the first bend, good bend, and the first part, good part, using the laser angle measuring system together with our active Springback measuring system or active Springback measuring cycle. So you are quite open, quite flexible, and quite precise with the lamps. And the last system I showed to you is our quick angle check. It's a laser-based system. Again, it's for you as the same as your normal hand angle measuring device. So it's quite quick, it's handy, so you can put it somewhere on the machine. But you have the big plus point that you can send the measured angle directly to the machine. You don't have to run to the machine again. And if you have big parts, you can let the parts lay down in the bending line, measure in the bend line, and then bring it with one click to the control to correct your part, so you don't have to move it out, take the angle measuring device measure, correct, so you will spare some time using the quick angle check. And with this I say thank you to you for watching the second Feature Friday. I hope you had get some good questions in the chat. My colleague Benedict will answer them now afterwards. From my side, again, thank you, have a good day, and hope to see you soon at the next Feature Friday.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our second Feature Friday. I'm glad to welcome you to our Feature Friday. Thanks also to Eric for your presentation of our angle measuring and correction systems. My name is Benedikt Kreisel. I'm the product manager for bending automation, and I'm happy to be here for the question and answer session after our presentation of the angle measuring systems. While I am waiting for some questions from your side, I'm happy to answer them here today. I want to go a little bit more into detail to the systems we have presented today. So in general, we can separate the systems into angle measuring and check systems, and into angle measuring and also correction systems. The first one is the one I also have here on my table. This is the quick angle check. So a very easy way to check your angles after the measuring and bending process. So you will have your angle then in a digital screen here to check the angle, as I said, after the bending process in a very easy way. We have the system also with a Bluetooth connection to the bending machine, so this makes it very easy then to measure an angle, transport it to the machine, and use this angle for a direct correction then for the following bends. So an easy way, also a connected way to measure angles and use these measured angles then for the further bending process. I will shortly have a look at the chat for question and answers. So at the moment there is no question. So I will follow then to go a little bit more into detail into our next measuring system. You have seen this in the presentation from Eric, that we can measure on our smaller machines, the Expert 40 and the Expert 80 with the Fastband angle check. The right angle during the bending process. The big benefit is that you do not have an angle measuring system into your bending line. You do not have or miss some space while the bending process, because it's completely integrated into our safety system, and you will get then directly the information, as also mentioned before, in green, yellow and red if you have reached the right angle or if you have to attach something. Very special, we have a promotion ongoing. This bending promotion refers to the Fastband angle check, and if you will order until the end of June one of our Expert 40 or Expert 80, and you directly order a Fastband angle check to this machine, you will get this free of charge. So the perfect solution for a fast angle check. You don't need to have a separate tool where you measure your angle, so you have it directly online, see it on the screen, and you will be able to increase the quality and also the cycle time into your bending process with this system. So this as a little hint for you, we have this promotion, as I said, till end of June for all Expert 40 and 80s. If you order this machine, you will get this Fastband angle check free of charge. And then in the last point, I want to mention our laser angle measuring system, but it's not just only a measuring system. The LAMS is also a correction system. So this is the big, little but also big difference to our Fastband angle check and to our quick angle check, that we are able to correct with our laser angle measuring system the angle. So you have here these two options to make it based on the database mode, or you really measure online the angle and also then correct in one single step online in your bending process. This also then an opportunity on our Expert Pro series to have a possibility to always reach the right bending angle in a very short term of time with a very high accuracy. And this is in the end also your goal in the bending process, to have the first part as a good part, and to do not waste time with corrections and do not waste time with measuring and correct angles of your bending part. So this as a short overview. I will have a look again into the chat. At the moment there are no open questions, seems to be that Eric mentioned a lot of your questions already into his presentation about these three systems, and also a good sign for us. If you have still questions, feel free to ask them into the chat. But for sure, you also have the possibility to get more in detail with us together. What does this mean? We have our Bystronic landing page where you can book a demonstration for you. It doesn't matter if it has to be on-site or online. We're also offering many online demonstrations at the moment because of this special situation. You will find the information regarding the landing page in the YouTube chat. So if you're interested to have more information about the quick angle check, about the Fastband angle check connected to this promotion, or you want to see how we measure and correct angles online on our Expert Pro series with our laser angle measuring system, then please feel free to join Bystronic on our landing page. As I said, you will find the link in the chat, and we will prepare with you together a live demonstration, also possible with your dedicated parts. So please also feel free then to contact us and send us your parts, and then we will do a demonstration based on your requirements, what you want to see based on these three systems, to find the right solution for your bending process. In the end, I want to give you also a hint to our next Bystronic Feature Friday. We did the first one, today's the second one. Topic today was angle measuring and correction systems. But it's not just about the angle, to the correct angle where you measured. It is also a big topic to have a correct angle over the whole bending length. What does this mean? We're also offering systems in our machines to guarantee directly this, not just to have the correct angle at one position, but we are also able to deliver to you a machine which guarantees the correct angle over the whole bending length. How do we do this? This we want to show you at the May 7th in a short session, also Feature Friday on a Friday with our dynamic crowning system, where we want to show you how we realize a first part, good part, with a correct angle and this correct angle over the whole bending length. So if you're interested also in this feature of our machines, please feel free, join us on our Feature Friday on the May 7th. To give you here a perfect overview about a second system which guarantees perfect angles and accuracy for your bending parts. In this case, I will have a short look into our chat again. There are no questions, and this is okay for me. Hope we could give you a good overview about our measuring and correction systems regarding the angle. And I wish you a nice weekend. Thanks for joining to our Feature Friday, and we hope to see you soon on our next Feature Friday with the topic Dynamic Crowning on May 7th.